I'm afraid you got nothing bigger.
Well, I mean, I only dropped my knife gauntlet, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, you kept your coin on you?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Goodbye, bottle of whiskey.
There you
Ariana
go.
Ariana just had like one sort of like web sack that had everything. She doesn't have pockets.
Yeah.
Do we mark XP for failing that?
No.
Oh,
It was
wow.
just a small little roll that to make me decide things. So yeah, Lilia had brought the horses back and wants you to action jump onto them, which I'll just let you free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vigor's a little bit... I'm not sure what the word would be. Ragged
Miffed?
at this point.
Yeah.
He's been
Ariana
shot
leaves-
several times.
what Ariana joked about doing with O'Malley is what she actually does with the captain guy. Like have him just like on a rope suspended between the two horses.
Gotcha. All right.
Is he suspended above the ground or not?
Above, well, it's it depends on how close we ride together.
True.
Ooh, that's actually a good opportunity for interrogation. We can
Yeah.
interrogate him and like
The
draw the
horses
horses
get-
closer or
Yeah.
further apart.
Oh, it has so much fucking threat to it, because you get fucking trample as well in that shit.
Or we could like try and pull them apart, even potentially, or threaten to at least.
Yeah, well, I mean,
not
what do we
that
have to
Ariana would
question?
Actually,
This is the thing about it, is what do we have to question him about? We pretty much understand the enormity of the situation.
well, honestly, Ariana is less interested in torturing him for information and more just,
For the fuck of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, where do you guys head off to? Right, where do you guys escape to? Like, which direction do you ride, and how far do you ride before
I
coming
think
to a stop?
we probably ride for a good while, put that fucking shit long behind us, but I think we're gonna continue south.
So do you want to say you want to be within the territory of Regents?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ariana has an idea though. Ariana's actually decided she doesn't want to kill this guy.
Okay.
Or not
No.
necessarily. She wants to leave him
Alright.
alive. First of all, she's gonna feed him some false information though. She starts talking about, like
Well, hold on. Let's have this scene like out.
okay,
Yeah. Let's say we've stopped and we've put up
Yeah.
camp.
So yeah, you've stopped around let's say around here, firmly in Regents, within the bounds of Regents territory. The walls are looming over you. So this is definitely this would definitely be seen as aggression if Terran were to come here. If a Terran military were to come here, so you don't have to worry about that.
So before we actually get to when we're pretty, he would be able to tell we're in the area. Ariana's like, let's stop here before we get to Regents proper. And is hoping people pick up on the idea is to act like Regents is our ultimate destination.
Alright, yeah. Vigor just kind of nods, gets off the horse kind of shakily, and he starts basically preparing a campsite.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Did you web this guy's mouth up, by the way?
yes, before.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah,
not his eyes though. He can definitely see. Ariana makes sure of that. So Ariana webs this guy directly to the ground. Now, sort of spread eagle, like she separates his legs. Each limb is sort of separated to the ground at a different point. And then just sort of looks him in the eye for a bit, and then reaches down and slices open his mouth webbing. Oh, go ahead.
I want to say something as you slice open his mouth webbing.
Yeah.
I just kind of walk up, because I remember his threat to me was, we never forget a face. I just walk over him and say, you should have forgotten me, mate. And then I just go back to setting up the camp.
O'Malley's just going, ha ha.
He just says, "You think you scare me?"
Yes.
If you're smart.
So what is it then? What are you gonna do?
Let me ask you a question. Do you want me to kill you? I'll leave that one up to you.
lady, I don't give a shit what you.
Just as he starts saying, "I don't give a shit," she just reaches in and just plucks out one of his eyes.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Yeah, he like screams and swears at that. Yeah.
Even Vigor's a little bit thrown. He says, as he's setting up camp, Vigor just kind of like over the screaming just says, "It's gonna be really hard to report that you took a group of 12 out in Tarrant and failed to apprehend 3 people."
Yeah, that's gonna look pretty bad. Also, O'Malley is like all covering.
Ariana laughs at that, and like then pointing the eye directly back so he can look into his own eye with his remaining one. Get it? Look pretty bad.
By the way,
He
O'Malley.
doesn't respond.
Oh, by the way, O'Malley covers. What the fuck is the zombie girl's name
Lilia.
again?
Lilia.
He just covers her eyes and just says, "There's no need for you to see this."
No. She's enjoying this. She's looking at this.
To her,
Like,
an eye
she's
being plucked out is
rooting
nothing.
on. Yeah.
That can go right back in.
Oh, yeah, O'Malley just goes, "Fucking weirdos I'm traveling with."
Then she says, if you were like me, this wouldn't be nearly as big a problem. Isla's and I got, 5 more. This is a lot for you, she says, looking at the eye. Then, glances down at him. She just, pops it into her mouth, eats it.
Ooh,
Can we have a moment actually in character, because Vigor doesn't know the ultimate plan. So like, Vigor just kind of walks up behind Ariana, puts a hand on her shoulder. It's like
She, turns to look at him, has a very different facial expression looking up at him than, the malicious one she had staring down at him.
What is this? What is this facial expression?
I don't know. It's almost blank. It's like it's pretty dead.
All right. Well, I lead you a bit away from the guy, just kind of out of earshot, and I do actually just ask the questions like, "What are we doing with this guy?"
Ariana shrugs. He deserves it.
Yeah, I know. But what's the ultimate end? Is he walking away from this or not?
Ariana, thanks.
We could always
I
dump
don't
him.
think so. Well, definitely not walks, but you'll see.
As you walked away, Lilia shouted towards it, "Take that! No one bullies me!"
Ariana just sort of shrugged. Well, whatever he does, definitely not walking. And then sort of like smirks a bit. You'll see.
All right. Vigor just pretty much goes back to setting up camp. He's left the duty of this guy to everyone else.
O'Malley kind of goes up to Vigor, she's not thinking of doing that to me, is she?
I don't know. Vigor just kind of realizes adrenaline wearing off. He's been shot several times today.
So Vigor or Ariana does go back and crouch back over him, looking him in the remaining eye for a bit, trying to size him up, get the impression of who he is as a person.
Is he a big guy?
He's breathing heavily. He's clearly, shaken by the pain, but he you don't see him trembling or anything.
Is he?
All right, Ariana, looks him over, then asks, "What's your name, human?"
All right. Let me go.
I'm
find-
sorry.
He's Commander.
I should've
Da-da-da.
thanked you for that.
I gotta go gen a name now. I should have come up with one. Shit. I should have had one prepared.
Turns out
How
this is
sad.
Thistlewick's dad. I can't remember if Thistlewick's parents died or if they just gave. No, they died. They died. They didn't give.
Yeah.
It. They fucking ate it. Ate it.
He grunts out. Commander Warren Harris, 3rd Division, Tarrant.
Yeah, I didn't ask her your
Scouting.
job. I said name.
Actually,
Actually, no. You know what? I take that back. Immediate retract. She doesn't say that. As he starts going on with his title after the, she has her hand sort of on the side of his chin. Her thumb sort of by his mouth. And as he starts going on with his rank and position, division, all that stuff, she starts just drawing her. She sort of sticks the just the tip of her thumb, like in the corner of his mouth, like catching the corner of his lips, and just starts slicing deeper and deeper into his cheek, sort of splitting his cheek as he starts talking more and more.
He bears through the pain and finishes off his spiel that his full his name, rank, and title.
Actually,
you
O'Malley
might not
guys,
want to keep that title memorized. You're probably getting demoted real soon.
O'Malley's actually. O'Malley wanna roll like about lore on this and see if he knows this guy. Like, just if he has
I'll be
heard of him.
very curious. Actually, yeah, maybe heard about him. Maybe if he's done something, won a famous battle.
Nah.
You don't know who he is.
Won a famous battle in a Tarrant pub.
O'Malley just shrugs and just keeps out doing his things. He's cleaning up the rifle, trying to figure out.
And it's gonna sound weird because I do have bandages on me, but because we're gonna make camp anyway, can I narratively use bandages rather than mechanically use bandages?
Yeah.
Because I'm patching up bullet wounds. That's more than just a sleep off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sad Ariana doesn't have medical webbing right now. She gets at like level 9, but that's at level 9, you know?
I mean, hey, narratively, I have to clean this vest, clean everything up, get the blood off.
Getting those bullets out is gonna be something you're gonna have to do, though.
It is. Oh,
I will say.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to.
Something
We're gonna have to stop by somewhere.
You're gonna have to get that vest like properly cleaned too. Like you're gonna have to get like definitely water, probably some soap too, because that's white silk. That's that blood is pretty easy to get out of coats, out of clothes as far as things go. But it's also white silk, so
Yeah.
Anyways, Aria's not paying, so she's like, Warren. Yeah, your parents give you that name?
He stares you dead in the eye and says, "What do you think?"
I didn't get my name from my parents. Don't think he did either. She says, sort of nodding towards Vigor. Looks at it, Lilia. Not sure about that one.
Depends on how you look at it.
That's because I wasn't born in a gutter or a cave.
My name is none of your business. Also, Spy Lady, if you're gonna eat it, can you speed it up?
Shut up.
Okay.
Who do you think I am? She asks him. What's my name?
You're just a monster. That's all you are. Same as any other.
Ooh.
I don't know. You don't seem that afraid. I don't think you believe that.
For what it's worth,
You
I
really
wasn't
don't
born in a
know.
gutter.
I'm
tend
not
to be more
afraid of monsters.
I find that highly offensive. I was in fact born in a gutter. Not that it is none of your business.
You volunteered it, so you made it our business. He was just like kind of hanging up.
Yeah, he
closed.
just says, "Yeah, I'm not afraid of monsters."
Yeah. Ariana looks at him. Sure you are. If you're not afraid, it's not a monster.
You're not afraid of no ghosts?
So, as she's doing it, she's almost like on top of him now, and just sort of like his remaining arm, she's sort of like, running her hand over that shoulder a few times, or running her finger sort of around it. What she's actually doing is leaving like razor trails of very thin, almost you wouldn't even notice webbing around his shoulder, around the remaining arm.
You do realize if we do leave him alive, when we joked about him coming back with cyber arm, if you're doing what I think you're doing, he's going to come back with 2 cyber arms.
Oh, he's going to come back with more than 2 cyber arms and a cyber eye.
Oh. He's going to be fucking Stroheim?
Well, so yeah, she's like, no, come on. You want
Talent
to call me a monster?
engineering!
Show me how afraid you can get. And, pulls the webbing and, like, slices... Not just slices it off, but, like, just basically chops up the arm into multiple slices.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nasty.
he grimaces, yelps and all that at the pain, but he's still not afraid.
Still not afraid, huh?
This guy's stubborn.
So, Snake, when you say fucking he comes back as Stroheim, is he just gonna come off being like, This is talent engineering.
I
Glorious.
guess he will.
Glorious talent engineering. Fuck.
I mean, hey, the problem is as well, so they're gonna have to find him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was born and raised in the great city of Tarrant, trained by the greatest military on the planet.
I'm gonna say, I heard...
The greatest
I've
military
heard-
that couldn't capture 3 people with 12 men.
I will say I am actually a little disappointed. Even back where I'm from, we'd heard about how hardy people from Tarrant are, the military, they're all isolated and that, but gotta say, the real deal really can't live up to what you hear.
Nah, the rumors things, they're just poppycock. They're just propaganda made up by them.
You know, maybe it's not that Tarrant doesn't want to join the Confederacy, you know, you just don't want him. Getting very political in here today.
Yeah.
Let's not get political.
So you know, Ariana now sort of sitting to the side of him, and is sort of like leaning over him, one hand sort of, she has her right hand resting on his torso and leaning over him like, "What's wrong? Are you not afraid of me?"
I was trained in the great Tarrant military. We choose death before fear.
And she at that point, like puts a clawed finger sort of on right about where his what do you call it, sort of around his like collarbone, and starts slowly tracing her finger and kind of like going back and forth down his torso, lower no. You don't think I'm a monster, do you? No. Maybe you think I'm something else. And, like starts leaning in very close to his face. Now she's acting all sort of seductively and starts to slide a hand,
Oh my god,
into
you're gonna rip his cock off with spider webs?
Not his cock, not his cock, not his cock.
Actually, during this, O'Malley just leans over to Vigor and just said, is she trying to seduce him?
I think it's not even turning to look, just says to O'Malley, you probably shouldn't look.
No,
I mean,
so
I shouldn't,
Ariana, as
but-
soon as her hand reaches around his groin area, is like, "'Cause you're a man, aren't you?"
Uh-oh!
And then with a flick of her is gonna castrate him. Well, not anymore.
Jesus.
O'Malley just goes, ugh!
I feel like it would be rude to call for a fade to black here when the fade to black probably should have happened at the second arm. But...
So you reach down to castrate him.
Is he already castrated?
He's already a eunuch.
Well...
Yeah, that does give Ariana a pause for thought. Well, I stand corrected.
Not the first person.
Wait, you've been captured I'm not going to in character follow that line of thought.
You've been castrated. What? The Tarrant army castrated you?
You're right. I was wrong about you. You're not a monster. You're just a standard
could not
piece
hear
of
that. You
filth
cut
out of the... I was wrong about you. You're not a monster. You're just a standard piece of filth out of any gutter in the world.
And Ariana, just sort of looks at him. Alright. Monster it is. Now, everything else has been slow and deliberate. This is fast. She just, like, lunges into his face and just, like, starts, like, essentially biting at his face, bites off his nose, and just starts, like, biting chunks out of... Starts at the nose, sort of works up to the eye socket, and with, like, sort of somewhat acidic saliva, starts, like, just eating, part of his face.
I mean, yeah, he's grunting in pain and all that.
O'Malley just shouts, "For the love of... Can you have some manners? It's getting... Blood is getting everywhere."
Like, she gets up a bit, Ariana's done talking. There's now blood covering her face, just thick blood and viscera sort of dripping from her mouth. Her whole face is very bloody. She's just gonna start, like, chowing down various parts, just takes bites out of various parts of his torso, trying to avoid killing him, but, just really... Just taking chunks out of everywhere she can, essentially.
I'm just gonna say he's passed out at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
She keeps going for quite a while after he's passed out. She takes off, like one of the legs she sort of takes off at the knee just by biting through it. The other one she does just cut off with web. She's just like taking this guy apart, like long past the point where he's even conscious.
Yeah, O'Malley's like, ugh. Oh god. She's gonna do that to me if I can't get back her money.
Yeah, if anything, this is incentive.
Yeah, she bites a hole in his sort of like in the middle of his stomach enough to sort of make an incision to it. She like sticks her hand in, twists some of his intestines around, webs the hole back shut. She's like not even paying attention to his face anymore. She's just like having fun at this point. Fun's the wrong word. Fun's. It's like I don't know. She doesn't even seem like she seems incredibly animalistic in all of her movements.
Lilia comes up next to you and asks for a thigh, like very excitedly.
Yeah.
A piece of thigh.
Ariana doesn't like look up at her. I mean, but the leg is just like. There, she has cut off the free leg, and it's just sort of laying next to him.
Yeah. She starts digging in. This is basically ripping out of it like it's jerky.
So I guess two of us aren't eating dinner tonight. Actually, never mind. Make that free, Vigor.
Vigor's partway through his meal. He's set up camp by now, and he's just gonna mark off a dungeon ration because we made camp. Vigor, you just turned to be sick, and Vigor's like just kind of sat by the fire. He's got like a stew going.
Jerry is sitting there too, just with like his legs crossed, arms folded.
Like Vigor just kind of realized the way this was going, and after realizing, oh, he's like alive or dead, Vigor just kind of, all right, not my problem anymore, and he just kind of went to eat.
You're not hearing the crunches?
Mate, I've grown up in way louder places than this.
I mean, what, the people ate each other back then there, too?
No, that's besides the point.
Jerry just kind of says, don't think Regents will let us in.
So Ariana leaves this guy, in the state of, so right arm, completely gone. Like, gone, left arm is gone below the shoulder, but, he has, like, the shoulder stump, I guess, still hanging on. Left leg completely gone. Right leg gone at the knee. No nose, no right eye, and no jaw. She bites off his jaw at one point. So, and other than that, like, some really bad and deep cuts and openings, across the torso, but she does like web him up sort of continuously too, and so he's not like left bleeding, but just pretty torn up.
What are we?
And mostly webbed up in a cocoon.
I'm gonna say it'd probably be like really bad if someone happens upon our camp and that's there. So at some point during the night, Vigor is gonna take that body and just dump it on the main road.
I was thinking, this is immediately what I pictured.
No, she doesn't leave an arm. Like that, but with like a right thigh instead of an arm. Yeah. Actually, are there any trees around or anything?
Yep.
Cool. Ariana was gonna leave him hanging upside down from a tree.
That might kill him, but okay.
It's up to you. You can dump him if you want. Ariana, like, passes out asleep. Like, not on top, but, like, essentially directly next to him, sort of one clawed hand still, like, on top. Like, sort of covered in, his blood and whatnot. She just sort of passes out, sprawled on the ground, snoring quite soundly.
Okay, well, if that is the case, then yeah, I take him, I walk a good distance away from our camp, and I just put him on the main road.
Gotcha.
So that someone can discover him. If we're not killing him, then. Even though I'm pretty sure.
Kill him if you want, but Ariana,
Actually, that is the point. Let me think about this from the angle of, because I was thinking about the angle of we've decided he's gonna stay alive. From a meta perspective, it makes more sense for Vigor to just kill him at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ariana.
You're gonna be disappointed, but yeah, Vigor does take him away, and he does kill him. He just finishes him off.
Do?
Yeah.
All right.
I realize I'm getting rid of a potential rival character, but I'm doing it out of a kind of in-character mercy sort of reasoning. Like, Vic is just like, no, this is no way for someone to live, and he does just finish him off.
Nice.
Him off.
Gotcha.
Oh, we won't see Tarrant engineer science at its finest peak.
I guess if that's the case, well, I don't dump him on the road. I'm gonna actually hide that body. That the world doesn't need to know about that. Let's just ask. Hey, oh wait, did he get his adventuring tools back?
Yes, he did.
I asked to borrow a shovel.
Yeah, no, here's
you're
a
gonna
shovel.
give him a burial?
No.
Yeah.
Like a person?
Yeah. Sorry. That's also a good way to hide a body. Is
No.
a
Lilia
grave.
asks for it. It's like, no, oh, no, dead meat, please.
All right. If you want to eat him, you gotta promise this is thorough.
Very thorough. I'm very thorough. It's just, you know, he doesn't deserve a burial. He was gonna experiment on me.
All right.
You
This
know-
wasn't about. As I hand the shovel back to O'Malley, I say, this wasn't about deserving. This was about hiding.
You know,
I'll
I
hide
have a-
it, all right. And she just starts digging in.
I'm just gonna say, if you're planning to make a stew on him, you're not using my pot.
No, she eats him raw.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Vigor just
There's
hands.
plenty of meat.
Despite the fact that
plenty of-
mechanically O'Malley's gonna have to use the dungeon ration, narratively, Vigor hands him some stew that he made from his rations.
Oh, thanks. I don't have much. I'm just gonna say though, it's kind of disgusting, but hopefully, actually, what are we gonna do with the bones?
Can you
There aren't
eat?
any
Can you
left.
eat? Can you eat those, Lilia?
Jerry can.
All right. Well,
Jerry
there we go.
just nods.
So,
Ariana can too, but bones aren't enough to get, like, viscera out of. She'd
Well-
have to.
You know, I have a bad
Speaking
feeling
of-
they're gonna make a soup on that stew, aren't they? Bones, aren't they?
that's ogres. I think.
Spend a viscera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take watch order, by the way.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
Actually, no. I need to heal, so I'm not taking first watch.
Yeah,
Heal.
you can take like last watch.
All right.
So it's O'Malley, Ariana, Vigor.
Oh, do you wake Ariana up?
Oh, that's a point. I guess I do. I guess I do take first watch, or O'Malley does. I'll take second.
I'll take first watch.
You could ask Jerry to take a watch.
Hey Jerry, can you be up late?
Jerry, no sleep.
Oh, good. You're taking then last watch then, if that's okay.
Okay.
I mean, he's taking all the watches alongside us.
True, but he's reasonable. See, O'Malley's like, yeah, see, that man is reasonable. I like him. So, but yeah, what the fuck? It's wisdom, right? Or what? No, what is it? What do you roll again for?
It's wisdom.
It's wisdom, yeah. And Ariana's not taking watch?
No.
Alright.
Not unless
Oh.
someone wakes her up.
Oh, that ain't a good start to the night.
Vigor?
Ugh.
Bless you.
Thank you. Do I recover health?
Not for this one. Because O'Malley failed his. So, O'Malley was busy thinking about, I guess, the viscera that just happened.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, he's here. So, Jerry, you're undead.
Bright lights shine on your camp.
O'Malley hides.
And some Regent City guards are walking towards you, O'Malley.
Wait, but the body has been taken care of. by
Yes,
this
it
point,
has.
Right? Okay.
It
cool.
has, yeah.
O'Malley just goes, greetings, guards.
What are you doing?
Oh, hello, we're just a bunch of travelers. We're trying to travel towards Regent.
Please, for the love of God, I know you're an idiot, but please, please, O'Malley, try and remember that, we are covered in blood, and that's gonna need to be, justified. Please, for the love of God.
They look at you. He looks at Vigor, who's asleep and covered in blood, and the web cocoon in the tree, and the
Wait,
two
I thought,
zombies.
no. Web cocoon in the tree.
Aren't you sleeping in a web cocoon?
No, Ariana just passed out face down on the ground.
Oh, okay. Looks at the sleeping two zombies and the spider lady, and it's like, this is not the kind of party that gets into Regents. What?
Would it be immediately obvious that she's a spider lady?
I guess not face down. No, yeah. They're like, they look at the two zombies. It's like, you are not getting in Regents like this. Why is he covered in blood? Why do you have two zombies with you?
Okay, so first off, that's sad. That's sad to hear.
I have
but
8
secondly,
hit points. I'm gonna die.
12 Regents guard shout point their guns at.
I'm just asleep against the tree. They just open fire on me while I'm asleep.
Marius. Oh no, you see, okay. We were attacked by Terran troops, so that's why my good companion here is that hurt.
Wait, Terran troops?
Risky.
Yes, Terran.
So you're fugitives from Terran, and you come running to Regent's territory.
No, we're not fugitive from Terran. It's just that we had.
But the Terran military was after you.
No, we were just riding on the fucking. What the fuck?
On the road.
Okay.
Yeah, we were.
What city did you come from?
Custer.
Yeah.
Custer. Oh god, no! We can't get mixed up in the Custer Terran thing. Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So you see,
you all need to go.
But we really have important business in.
No,
Regents.
you need to leave. We can't be mixed up in the Terran Custer.
Don't worry, we're not mixed in too. It's just that Terran has been.
You just left Custer. You said you were attacked by the Terran military.
Yeah.
We can't have you leading us in that conflict over here. You need to get out of here right now.
You have roads to both cities, like, you know.
Yeah.
We've maintained neutrality between them. We have a healthy relationship with both of those cities. You're not screwing it up. Leave.
Oh no, O'Malley's gonna roll charisma.
He goes to wake up. What are you trying to roll charisma on?
He's basically gonna say, they won't. We are not involved. The Terran is just insane. They're attacking random people traveling on the roads.
That's they're not gonna believe that. I'll just tell you straight up.
You sure? Even if I'm really convincing.
They're a military. They know the Terran people. Like, they know that it's an actual military, not bandits.
No, it's like the Terrans are actually planning on invading Custer and stuff.
What?
Oh.
No, they will not believe that.
Okay, fuck. O'Malley's just trying to think. Fuck.
He goes to wake up Vigor. By, like, kind of, kicking him a bit.
Hey, don't kick him. He has bullet wounds.
Yeah.
You, wake up. Wake up.
I'm awake.
You need to leave. You can't be here.
We're trying to push us away for just surviving an attack.
This sets as Vigor just kind of like uses the tree behind him to kind of like slowly staggering like push himself up. He just says to himself, "Oh, that's the quickest I've ever been kicked out someplace."
We can't get mixed up in a Custer Terran issue. We can't. All right.
Vigor not kind of realizing the enormity of it just says, "How would we do that exactly?"
Yeah, no, how would we?
Your friend here said you came from Custer on the run from the Terran military. If either of them come here, we're not.
Hang on.
We'll get
What the
mixed up
fuck?
in a bunch of business it doesn't need to.
Okay. All right.
We're not. We were just in Custer a few days. We're not from Custer. We're not custodians.
The point is, we're not housing fugitives.
We're not fugitives.
And do you want us to arrest you instead? We're doing you a kindness by just kicking you out. Wake that girl up. He says, flaring the flashlight, the gaslight off on Ariana.
Vigor's actually gonna try and do something very strange for him, but hey, I'm thinking like, Vigor's gonna try and parlay a thing of just, look, I understand Tarrant's insane and you don't want to get wrapped up, could you at least do us the kindness of just dumping us on the other side of your city or something?
Yeah,
What
no.
do you mean dumping you?
I don't care about the whole Tarrant Custer thing, but I understand your perspective. But I've been shot several times, and I just don't want to die bleeding out on the side of the road. I don't want to get you involved. We don't have anything to do with Custer or Tarrant, but I get you. I just don't. You know, the south side, where you won't get spotted, where Tarrant won't have any fucking wisdom. No one should... Look, I've been shot a bunch today, okay?
He's hurt, you know.
Yeah, roll charisma.
Okay,
I'll let you aid him, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, I have a thing. So I have a leadership thing. So, it replaces aid. When you help one of your crew, roll plus bond with them.
Yeah.
So,
gotcha.
so that's 2d6
Yeah.
plus bond, and I have 2 bonds with Vigor.
With Big Fist.
Yeah, roll a 2d6 plus 2. Nice. You
They
get a
take
plus 2.
2.
You get plus 2 to this charisma roll.
Nice, okay. Well, please, for the love of God. Yeah, okay.
Holy
Nice.
fuck.
Alright, he like sighs, like rubs his head. It's like, listen, we'll escort you to the. We'll escort you to old rest spot at the edge of the Gulper Marsh.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a bunch, mate.
Yeah, just
Thanks a lot.
get her up. Just get her up as well.
Okay, I can wake her up. O'Malley
Will-
kind
Things
of.
have been going kind of well, so I'm.
No, I
Lilia,
realize
by
I'm
the way,
already
has-
here. Well, I mean, they've already seen zombies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe this
Yeah.
won't go terribly.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
my-
Jerry's just crossed-armed again. Just, you know, he's very silent and stoic about this. Lilia is sleeping next to Ariana in her little
So-
sleeping bag.
So O'Malley just kind of walks over to, kind of sneaks over to Ariana and just kind of slightly pokes her, like says, "Psst, white lady."
Then Ariana's in like the equivalent of like a drunk hangover. I don't know if that wakes her up.
Psst, psst, we have to go.
Alright, no, don't worry about it. Vigor just kind of like wanders over and just kind of like picks her up, just kind of throws her over his
Can
shoulder.
we roll to see if this wakes Ariana up? Him picking her up. I don't know what we would roll for that.
Roll a
but-
flat 2d6, Ariana.
If you succeed and wake up, you better not immediately hack and slash, because you
She's
will
not gonna
kill me.
immediately hack and slash, but
No, you're awake. No, you're asleep. You're still asleep.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ariana just snores through. this.
Lilia is also still asleep. Lilia was sleeping next to her. In
I
her
will
little
say,
sleeping
actually,
bag.
the way I have thrown her is that her face will be obscured by
Yeah.
my back, essentially. So
Jerry also
Wow,
picks
just
up.
showing her ass to the guards.
Yeah,
Very-
Jerry-
hmm.
Jerry picks up Lilia, still in her sleeping bag, who is still asleep.
So thanks again. Thanks a lot again.
yeah, just follow us.
Doesn't even have the dignity of like a princess carry, just like sack of potatoes over the shoulder.
hey, a princess carry, they might be able to see your face.
Jerry's carrying Lilia bridal style.
There you go. See, Lilia gets good treatment.
They already know
And,
she's a zombie. And this is
yeah.
also I've been shot several times. I'm just going for fuck it, this is easy.
So yeah, they lead you to like a spot right on the edge of the marsh where there's like an old, just sort of like wooden shack. It's basically, they tell you it's where some Legion's guards go for like smoke breaks and shit.
Cheers.
It's pretty out of the way. So yeah, they wish they also the guard tells you if you head over to this elf village called Zebediah, they have pretty good medics there.
Thank
It's
you.
a bit of a roadway though, but seems like it's probably the best thing.
And they salute you and then head off.
Whew, that went well.
Yeah, maybe I just kind of like put Ariana down and then just kind of like say to O'Malley, maybe I should handle negotiations from now on.
Hey now, Hey, now that went well.
Not that you weren't already covered in blood, but just having had Ariana like draped over you frontwise left like a lot of blood and bit of like viscera and whatnot. Yeah. There's just like a bloody face print on Vigor's back.
Okay, well, we're in a safe-ish spot. It's still night. Good night.
Yeah.
Good
All
night.
right. And yeah, the rest of the night goes without trouble.
Okay.
So yeah, you got your heals in for your camp.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, 14.
What's your maximum health right now?
28.
Jesus. You have 10 more health than Ariana.
It's slightly
Oh,
terrifying.
and you are on 8 HP. Fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ariana was on 10.
Now then, I'm gonna have Vigor roll Constitution.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm gonna need you to mark shaky.
Okay.
That bullet wound in your leg went in some pretty bad places.
Oh, this is like Fargo. I learned about bullet wounds getting infected on that show.
All right. So, yeah. Morning comes. What you guys doing?
Alright, well, so as we all wake up and Vigor is just like...
Ariana doesn't wake up on her own. She's still like just in whatever position Vigor left her in.
Okay. Alright, so I just kind of like go to O'Malley and just say, right, I know I said we had to ride hard and catch them, but we probably should detour for that village.
Yeah, no, it's probably for the best. I think if we ride hard, you're probably gonna die, and yeah.
Yeah, best avoid
Let's face it, if you die, I don't think there's much stopping that spider lady to eat me up.
It's nice to know my life is so convenient for you. But yeah.
Hey now, I don't want you to die too. You're a good pair of big fists.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're nothing but a pair of fists to me, Vigor.
The most important part of you is the fist.
The good fist. Really good fist, you know?
At my funeral, O'Malley just stands up and says, "This is such a good waste of young fists."
He was the finest pair of fists I ever worked with.
I get 2 gravestones, one for my right fist and one for my left fist. Alright. Yeah, so wake up Ariana. Why am I saying Spider Lady now? Vigor fucking refers to her by name because he doesn't need nicknames.
How do you wake her up?
Oh, I tell O'Malley to do it. So that's how I wake her up.
O'Malley kind of first pokes her, like, wake up, please.
You're gonna have to, like, firmly, you're gonna have to take decisive wake-up action.
Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, O'Malley, don't wake her up. Stand back.
What?
Lilia, would you please wake Ariana up?
Oh, wow.
I got this.
Wait, what did you do?
I told O'Malley to step back and ask Lilia to do it.
Oh, okay.
Is she sleeping too?
No, yeah, no, Jari has woken Lilia up. Lilia goes over to Ariana and just sort of shakes her.
Yeah, Ariana, like, comes to, and then very quickly, like, sort of, not hops up standing, but, like, hops off, lying in the ground into just a crouched position with claws drawn and red, and just gives an absolutely inhuman screeching roar. Like, it doesn't sound like something a human could produce. It's almost metallic. It sounds like almost demonic in nature, but like a high-pitched screech, like metal scraping on
Lilia is completely unfazed. She has the bottle of red wine just open, held out to you.
Ariana, it takes her a while to regain her bearings. She's like, coiled like a, animal in a corner, like looking around, like eyeing up, immediately. One eye looks at each person in the like eyeing every person in the room, making herself ready to like pounce, claws drawn, defensive, hissing, and it takes her a good like 10 or 12 seconds to sort of figure out where she is, what's going on. Okay, I'm covered in blood. Is this my blood? No, it's not, and like slowly regain like a human train of thought that isn't just like animalistic instinct, and sort of slow, as she does, gets very, very like sort of shy and ashamed, and like, makes herself very small, grabs a bottle of wine, sort of like sulks, just sitting, knees up. Doesn't really say anything or acknowledge what just happened.
Man, she's weird. And yes, O'Malley does say that out loud.
Ariana
You're weird! Lilia just yells at him.
What do you mean you're all weird?
Actually, yeah, you're probably the only one who has any right of calling anyone weird here. What am I saying?
Wow, what's this like self-hating rat person thing? Like, just accepting human as the default?
Anyway, look.
Vigor's the only human here.
Yeah.
Well, Ariana's half human.
Alright.
1.5 humans.
Oh no, it's gonna end with one of us having a piano dropped on us. In a weird post-ironic gag.
Oh, yeah.
I still haven't watched the fucking finale to that show, and I need to, because that is the most insane
It can't live up. It can't live up to that promise of just absurdly giving up.
It's so weird, because no one talks about that show anymore, but that was, like, ubiquitous when it was on. That was, like,
the
most
biggest.
popular sitcom. Yeah, it was such a huge success. No, what people talk about How I Met Your Mother. I see think pieces on it. I see think pieces on Friends. No one talks about 2.5 Men anymore.
You've got to make a think piece on 2.5 Men.
I do. But more shows, like, everyone hated the How I Met Your Mother ending. It's because it didn't end in this weird, like, almost Evangelion-esque just deconstruction, and, like, the creator of the show comes on screen and murders the characters. Like, more shows need to do that, just like... Anyways.
Yeah, anyways. So Vigor just looks over the party and just says, okay, so I may have gotten a bit heated yesterday about the whole let's chase down Renshak and get our goods back, but I've kind of been shot several times and we gotta go to an elf village. That's what Ariana wakes up to.
She sort of looks around, like, eyes you over for being shot. She does, like, feel the blood on her face and, like, body. She scrapes a bit of, the dried blood, tastes some of it. She's, like, the memories of what... She lost a decent amount of memory from yesterday as it went on. Just like her memory gets spotty. She remembers that she did torture the guy, that she eventually establishes that firmly in her memory, but she doesn't remember all of it. She has like weird false memories too of like, that were, she had weird dreams essentially, and is trying to parse what was a dream and what actually happened.
Oh, you took a bullet too.
Oh, true.
Yeah, roll con. Took a bullet in the back. We'll just say, do want a soft success. We're just gonna say you're in a lot of pain, but you don't mark anything.
So,
the local area gets infected, but it can't like enter her bloodstream because her blood is weird.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with elves. Well, I ever told you I don't like elves.
Really? I'm sure they'll love you.
What is this elf village like?
Are you asking that in character or
no?
Okay.
Out of character.
Zebedee?
Yeah.
It's a village.
It's a small village of about
Is that the place we helped out from the fucking crocodiles? I think no. Ogres is. I can't even remember.
Yeah. It was the ogres. Yeah, from
ogres.
the first party. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Ariana's never been here.
Neither
She
has
avoids
Vigor.
places like this.
Vigor, O'Malley thinks and he says, "Nah, I've never been here myself. I've just heard that elves live here. You know how."
I got a tip that they're good at. They've got healers, and right now we need healers.
Yeah. So I guess
Ariana sort of looks suspicious at what type of healers.
Guy just said healers. I need a healer.
You have gunshots. They're elven healers. You know, elves.
You know, I figure anything's better
I mean,
than...
Ariana recovered her HP at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got shot
pain.
several times, and if I don't get this treated, it's probably gonna get worse. I'm guessing that's the way this is shaking out. So...
Ariana seems, like, very apprehensive about going to this place, though.
Look, if you're worried, we can just pop in, I'll get patched up and fuck off.
Yeah.
We can you just have to hang out on the sidelines. I'm the one who has to... Oh wait, you've been shot as well. Well, we're the ones who has to go through a marsh with open bullet... Well, yeah, little bullet wounds.
I mean,
Ariana just sort of, you know, like... But yeah, she agrees. Let's go.
Alright.
Lilia yawns, just says, "Marshes make me sleepy."
Very interesting.
And marches on.
Yeah. Actually, Ariana does ask, after a bit, Jerry, how... No, at first, she has 3 different things to say, but, you know, we have a long walk ahead, and I'm kind of... Okay, order. First of all, she asks... You don't think they're healed... You don't think it's priests, do you? Elves don't do priests, do they?
Not really. They're mostly druid stuff.
Vigor just shrugs and says, if it works, it works.
Well, not necessarily. I don't do priests. And looking at, you know, Lily and Jerry, not sure. Actually, Jerry, how are you holding up?
Jerry is like, I use natural intimidation. They not dare shoot.
Okay. But yeah, I don't... Priests don't... That doesn't work well with me. Doesn't agree with me.
So, you're undertaking a perilous journey.
Ooh, all right.
So, who's scouting? Who's quartermastering? Who's navigating?
My vote is for O'Malley to scout.
Yeah, I can scout.
Wait, what's your O'Malley's intelligence, though?
14.
Oh, he should probably navigate, then. Just because I think Vigor and I both have kind of bad int.
I have -1 int, so...
Yeah, I have 0
should
int.
never nav.
Yeah, I guess O'Malley has to navigate us, then.
So the question becomes which one of us scouts. I have a 0 in Wiz.
Ariana has 1 wisdom.
Alright, so I'll quartermaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can only fuck me and O'Malley over
Okay,
with
so
a quartermaster.
O'Malley, roll int.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh no.
Ariana scout. Alright. And Vigor quartermaster.
We only get good rolls if we're fighting 12 people.
Double up on your food.
I have no rations left, boyos. We weren't allowed to stop in town, so...
Sell you some.
Let's see, Ariana, you get to choose one.
Also,
you get to drop on whatever lies ahead.
Yeah, we'll take the drop on whatever lies ahead.
Alright. You were gonna say something, Snake?
I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go and get a glass of water and go to the bathroom.
Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna use the bathroom then too, real
Oh,
quick.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, let's make it just a wide break.
Alright, fine.
Break.
I'm back. Is anyone else here? Wow.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Whoa.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
No. Why would you have to ruin it with sounding?
You think this party's karma would have gone differently if they hadn't taken out a hit, if they hadn't killed the Dragon Slayer?
We've done worse things.
I'm just saying that seems to be where this all started.
You know, like, well, wasn't our first mission delivering the note, or delivering the package or whatever, wasn't that kind of fucked up, too? Like, in itself?
Well...
Wasn't that, like,
you
some
didn't ask
corrupt,
any question.
super dangerous mind, like, keep exploding and shit, like... Didn't we,
But you don't know, out of character, what that
some shady CEO hires criminals to deliver something to, like, a mine with terrible conditions. Yeah, I'm sure that's wholesome and good.
Ah.
I mean, out of character, what you did was you delivered an experimental explosive to the mines, and basically indirectly murdered a bunch of slaves.
Yeah. You know, that's what... Like, what did we think was gonna happen, you know? So, we've delivered an experimental explosion, massive loss of worker life. Well, I guess the people trying to cheat a casino, torturing them was that. We just committed a heist from a casino. Ariana's former place of work, too. Place that took Ariana in, gave her shelter, you know, all that. We just executed a straight-up hit for the mob. On some guy whose sin was being kind of a liar and, you know, braggart. We, you know, tried to commit, like, you know, counterintelligence. We tried to start a war. We ignored those beaver villages who were an actual threat, but, you know, they didn't have money or anything. We wanted to try and get that meteor money. Sent some people to mine from innocent people who did nothing wrong, sent them, like, with no warning to this meteor, not telling them about Tarrant or any of that shit. You know, we worked, we did drug runs into prison, you know. Like, look at, our party has not done heroic shit. The only heroic thing we've done is, like,